today we have a workout that's really going to be nice for fixing that posture, especially if you have like a desk job, you have to sit a lot, anything like that. So we're going to be strengthening your back, your rear delts, your core, your lower back, and then we're going to be stretching out your chest, a little bit of your neck too, and then get some nice spine twists going on. So it's going to be a lot of that. Remember to listen to your body and take your time in these movements. Now, I'm going to be using some dumbbells, a lighter pair for stuff like rear delts, and then a heavier pair for stuff like rows. So again, take your time, and yeah, let's get warmed up just a little bit, just a lot of it. All right, RAWRR. All right guys, let's get warmed up, starting out nice and easy. Go ahead, bring those arms back and really think about opening up that chest and squeezing those shoulder blades together. So the warm-up's nothing crazy, but I do want to prepare that body for all the wonderful, awesome movement we're gonna give it. Let's go, 3, 2, 1, and go ahead, step to the side, come over and reach. And we're gonna keep flowing through that, keep alternating those sides. Really reach over there. You should feel us on the side of that body. We're just gonna feel really nice. Get those fingertips all the way to the wall, or wherever you are. As we sit a lot, you know, our spine and everything gets so compressed. So this is gonna be so nice. I always think of like a cat that like comes out of their sitting or lying down position. They're just like, I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. Let's go one more on each side. Last one. Pew, and go ahead, shaky, shaky. Left foot forward, right foot back, big arm circles. And they're gonna be nice and controlled. You don't have to go like super crazy cartoon style. Just nice and controlled. Concentrate on keeping our core nice and strong. Excuse me. I hiccup and I burp at the same time. Go ahead, bring it back. All the way around. 3, 2, 1, and let's go ahead and switch sides. So again, keep that core nice and strong. Big rotations, awesome movement for our body. You're taking care of it. Go ahead, bring it back. All the way around. Nice job, guys. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so go ahead, bring your arms up, big inhale, and open up that chest, squeeze that back as we bring our elbows down. Bring it up, and squeeze. We're opening up the chest here. We're also strengthening that back, getting those lats, which is so nice. So it's really cool how we can warm up our bodies with just our own body weight, like this without any cardio. Let's go 2 more. Big inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You can make this easier, effective, make it effective. And down, nice job. Shake it out, a little shaky, shaky. Never did anybody any harm. Okay, I'm done. So let's go ahead, come into a plank position, hands under the shoulders. We're gonna press back in a down dog, and then go ahead and bicycle out those feet. So we are getting the calves too, not just upper body today. We wanna get a lot of things to that body that needs help on its posture. And go ahead, bring it back, and back into down dog, and keep flowing through. Just remember, with good posture comes good health, and we can totally change our state of being if we change our posture. If we're slumped forward, you know, just slouching, sometimes we can lose confidence and all that jazz. But if we shake it up, dance it out, have our shoulders back, it gives us so much more confidence, and you open up that chest to bring in all the happy, good energy. Instead, let's go 1 more. And go ahead, bring it forward. Slowly roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll up the shoulders. Nice job, guys. We're almost ready to get started. Now we're gonna do modified jumping jacks. So it's jumpless jacks. Tapping that foot out, bringing those hands up. So we're getting those shoulders again, getting a full body thing, but without the high impact cardio. Keep that, guys. So we're 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll the shoulders. Big rolls, whee! All the way around. Again, really concentrate, keep your core strong. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's get started. All right, guys, so every exercise is gonna be 45 seconds on with 15 seconds rest, and that means for the stretches too. So let's get started in 15 seconds. I'm gonna grab one weight. I'm gonna grab my 25, and from here, I'm gonna have my left foot forward, my dumbbell in the right hand, lean forward, back flat, and you're gonna bring that elbow back towards the hip. Now, another thing you want to make sure is that you're keeping your neck neutral. You're not looking down, you're not craning it up. Nice and neutral with that spine. Because that's why we're here, we're not here to tighten anything up. And go ahead, squeeze that back. So we're getting that back. Because a lot of the time when we lean forward, when we're on our phones and our desk, we're tightening up our chest, but we're also creating a weak back. So we're just thinking about creating that strong back to pull everything back into place. Keep rowing, go heavy when you can, okay? If you've been sticking with 5s for a long time in your workouts, it might be time to graduate. All right, I'm gonna grab a 10. I'm gonna stay on the same side, and we're getting the rear delt, which is the back of that shoulder, okay? So, a slight bend in that elbow, back flat, bring it out into a T. Inhale, exhale out. Keep going. Common mistake I see, people bring it back here. Think about, again, bring it out to that T. Use your breath. Keep it up, guys. So a lot of the time, we strengthen so much our front of the shoulder and the side, because you know you want to get that cap when you do the slide. But that creates a weak rear delt if we don't work it. And in order to have a healthy shoulder, we want to make sure we work all parts of it, all 3 parts, not just the front and the side. All right, we're going to go with the other side now for those wide rows, because it's really, really easy to get in the habit of only doing push-ups, all this push work, being here, that we create that tight shoulder and strong one in front only. So let's do it. We got those rows. Squeeze. A lot of that pain that we have during the day, we don't need. We can actually take care of. It's amazing. Now, if you can't stay in this static half lunge, you can always use a stable surface, or you could be on a bench if you want to, that as well. Exhale up, inhale down. Core is strong, be very mindful of it. Don't let it collapse. 3. Whoops. I saw the 5 and I'm like, 3, yeah. Oh gosh. Cat. I'm a trainer, not a scientist. Okay, so you have those rear delt flies. This time the other side. One side might be a little bit stronger than the other, maybe not, I don't know. All right, let's go. You don't need a ton of weight. Be mindful, get that mind muscle connection. Get in the back of that shoulder, squeeze it. Keep it up, guys. Pew. We're gonna do a little yoga infusion after this. Pew. It's gonna be much like and we did in the warm-up. Pew. Keep going. Exhale up, use your breath. Back is flat, neck is neutral. Don't crane it up, don't look down like this. Look a little bit ahead of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so next up, we're gonna do like a half sun salutation. So we're gonna bring those arms up big, inhale, slight back bend, come down so we get a nice stretch for the hamstrings, then come back up, cactus arms. Okay, so big inhale up, swoop it down, bring it back up, and cactus arms. I got the term cactus arms from my friend Sean Veek, who is on YouTube. He does yoga videos. Inhale, cactus arms. And I'm like, oh, I love that. I love it. Swoop down, bring it up, and squeeze. Big inhale up, Swoop it down, getting those hamstrings, because they can get tight when we sit. And squeeze. A few more. Big inhale. Swoop it down. Nice little stretch. Bring it up. 3, 2. All right, shaky, shaky. Next up, so we're gonna get a nice spine twist. But let's come into a plank. We're going down dog. Come forward. One foot is gonna be on the outside of the hand. Twist, and then switch. Okay? So press back, bring it forward. One foot, and keep it alternating. Press. Keep flowing through. Shoo. All the way. Shoo. This should feel really nice. Remember to be mindful of that down dog. Keep your hands where they are. Press back into those fingertips and palms. Keep your core strong, and those hips come up. Sound effects always help. 10 seconds, guys. Don't let that lower back dip when you come into a plank, okay? Again, be mindful of that core. All right, so next up, okay, I'm gonna grab my 25s. We're gonna go back to more rows, okay? So it's close grip. So your hands are gonna be right next to the hips. Back is flat, row it back. Okay, so lean forward, let's go. If it gets to be too much, do one at a time. And squeeze. 30 seconds. Bring it back towards the hip. So make sure you're not bringing your elbow up high like this. It's right next to the body. Keep your core strong. Drop the weight if you need to. Keep your neck neutral. Nice job, guys. 10 seconds. Again, strengthening that back. 3, 2, 1. All right, so I'm gonna bring out my mat. I'm gonna roll this guy out. Come into a tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Really reach, 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 and switch. All right, let's go. So this is a super basic movement. Super, it's pretty beginner, but we need these beginner movements to add in. This is awesome for stability because we're taking out 2 limbs and we want to keep our hips as straight as possible. We're also strengthening that lower back and we're reaching, getting some nice length for that spine. Really reach there. Neck is neutral, don't crane it up. Don't look too far down by your feet. 3, 2, 1. Whew. I love those. All right, so next up, this one's a little bit more challenging, so I will give a mod. We're gonna have our arms like this. You're gonna rotate and squeeze, getting those rear delts again, okay? If this isn't for you, come to the knees, do one side. I'll tell you when we're halfway, so you can go to the other side. Really think about squeezing. Now, the nice part is we're also working that core. And when we sit a lot, and when we need to work on our posture, a lot of the time people have weak cores. All right, go ahead and switch, sorry. We're halfway. I don't know why I apologize, because we're halfway. 10 seconds now. Really squeeze. Yeah, those rear delts. They feel it. And done. All right, next up. Okay, we're gonna start working on that core. So come down. My feet are gonna be out. I'm gonna go out into a circle. And we're gonna go one way for 22 seconds. Let's go. If this is too much, try bending the knees in. Bring it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Make sure your neck doesn't get involved. So you can touch the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Sometimes that's a weird trick that helps you to relax your jaw so you're not tensing it up and then tensing up the neck. Go the other way. Get in that core. Exhale up, inhale down. Nice swoopity swoop. love this one. It's challenging though, so if you are feeling it, remember this is a video. If you can push past it, go for it. But if you need a break, take a break. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, continuing to work that core, we're gonna go with some reverse crunches. So support that lower back if you need to. Legs up, hop straight up, and then come down. If that's too much, try bending those knees. Pop straight up, come down. All right, let's go. Just remember, if you take your hands out of it, you want to make sure your back is right against that floor. You're not creating that arch, that natural arch. You want it nice and flat, so that way we're using our core and not our hip flexors, and we're not getting our lower back involved. So what I'm doing right now is the more advanced version, if this is for you. Pop up. Nice job, guys. Breathe. Whew. Oh my goodness. Phew. Phew. All right, nice job. All right, so next up, what are we doing? Oh, Superman. Okay, so Superman, it's pretty uncomfortable. I hate it, but I love it. So you're gonna bring it up, reach, squeeze that upper back, come down. All right, let's go. Up, reach, squeeze, come down. This has actually gotten a lot more comfortable since I started incorporating it way more into my routine. And I've noticed since strengthening my lower back, which is part of the core, that a lot more movements are available to me and they're a lot easier. Up, reach, squeeze, come down. Up, reach, squeeze. Keep it up, guys. Whew. Up. So we're getting upper and lower back. Up. We're gonna go to some awesome stretching now. So 22 seconds on one leg. We're gonna go ahead and bring our right leg forward. From here, arms out into a T. One hand is gonna be up, one hand facing down. You're gonna reach side to side. So this is really nice for our stability. You'll also maybe feel a bit in your hip flexors as we stretch side to side. It's really nice for the spine, and we're elongating those arms. So really think about reaching. And let's go ahead, we're gonna switch sides. Really again, think about reaching, stretching that body after it's been sitting for a long time. Woo. Keep that core strong, keep alternating, twist. You can move your arm around if you want, get a little funky with it. 3, 2, 1. All right, so going back to the other leg. From here, it's a very small movement. It's a very intense stretch though. Tuck your pelvis in and really push that knee forward. You should feel this here in your hip flexor and back. Get ready? 3, 2. So we're gonna hold, and then we're gonna let go and hold one more time and then switch. So again, you should feel this here. And let go, whew, breathe, and get back into it. We're gonna go 10 more seconds on this side. Feel it here, feel it here. This is really, again, nice because our hip flexors, think about the motion we're in where we're sitting. We're shortening this, and it gets tight. Let's go ahead and switch. Get right into it. Really pull in, small movement. Remember, rewind if you need to. Ooh, let go, and go ahead back into it. This is gonna be a shorter one. Yay. All right, nice job, guys. Okay, so puppy pose, but we're gonna work on the shoulders opening up right here. Knees are gonna be right where they are. Walk your hands forward, tabletop. Now walk them even farther. Come to the fingertips and press down. Stick your butt up. So you should feel this in the shoulders. Go side to side. You can add pulses. Breathe. Just breathe. Remember, think about the muscles just melting, all that tightness just melting away. Staying here the whole time so you can pulse it out. You can come out of it, get some big breaths, and then come back into it. Whatever you gotta do. This can be kind of intense. You can move your neck too. Look one way, under the armpit, look the other way. You'll feel that more on the opposite side that you're looking on. All right, ooh, I love that. Okay, so from here, back to tabletop, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're gonna swoop the left hand under, then open up, big inhale. Exhale, swoop under. All right, let's go. Swoop it, big inhale. So this is opening up the chest all the way through. And it's also getting a nice twist for that spine. Ooh, swoopity swoop, open up. And it might feel very intense. Like this is pretty intense. I'm tighter in my shoulders right now. So if you're feeling that, you're not alone. But I like to add movement to these stretches. Because we're moving throughout the day, you know, we're not just static. Keep going. Woo, all right, other side. I feel like going this way. I don't want to look at the wall. We're almost there, guys. This is a very chill time, but super beneficial. Okay, let's go ahead. 3, 2, and swoopity swoop, bring it up. And you'll find that one side might be a bit tighter. So make sure you listen to your body. See, a nice part about after this is that we already stretched. So we won't have that cool down at the end. This is part of the cool down. That way you can go off to your day, back to your job if you need to. I wanted to make this a quick, nice video that you can do maybe during your lunch break if you need it. 10 seconds. Whee! We got 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, nice job, guys. Okay, now this next one, we're gonna come into crisscross applesauce. Now, if you want to sit on a chair, that's okay too. Go ahead, you're gonna sit on your hand. I know it's kind of funny, but you're gonna have your arms straight, and then you're gonna pull, relaxing your neck entirely, and go to the other side. Now, sitting on our hands like this makes it a lot more intense. So if this is too intense for you, you can release and pull here instead. Another intermediate option would be to move your hand around and find where it's super tight there. But a lot of stressors come from our neck. And remember, you can move it, so you don't have to stick with just one spot on this right side. Like I feel it here too. Breathe. Play around with it. Figure out how your body is today, what it needs. All right, go ahead, slowly move side to side. We're gonna go right to the other side, so be very, very gentle with yourself. It's been through enough throughout our lives and our other workouts. Okay, so let's go ahead. Pull. Breathe. And explore, find where it's super tight. It might be over here, it might be back here, it might be forward more. Mine is forward more. Sometimes if you have a lot of headaches, it might be caused by a tight neck. Make sure you relax your neck as you pull, very gently. Breathe. Feel free to get out of this and explore with your other hands. You can add some twists. That feels nice. Breathe. You don't need to be in a rush. We're in a rush throughout our lives enough. 3, 2, 1. Slowly side to side. All right, so I'm going to give you a few options for this one. We're going to stay here if you want to. Hands on the knees, cat-cow in this pose. So we're going to inhale, open up that chest, exhale, tuck the chin, the chest around the back, pull back. So inhale, this is the last one, chest opener. Exhale, pull back. You should feel this in the shoulders and the back then. Inhale, bring it on through. Really open up that chest. Exhale. I like to imagine I'm just inhaling and then opening up my chest and bringing in all this sunlight and happiness and sparkles, and then exhale. And then I'm sucking it in, putting it in my body. Inhale, I'm open to it. Exhale, bringing it in so I can keep it with me throughout the day and spread it around. All right, go ahead, shake it out. We did it, you guys did it. Thank you so much for joining me for this really nice, gentle strengthening and stretching session. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you feel better too, and feel free to incorporate this throughout your day. Take some of the movements that you can with you and then apply them to your life throughout the day. If you guys could like the video before you go, and don't forget to subscribe. I have a ton of videos of everything you can think of, everything and anything. And then also, please do leave a comment, because liking and leaving comments really helps my video do better so more people can see it, and we can spread the happiness for bringing in the sparkles and then bring it into our day and all that, spreading them around. Another way, you can also support my channel. There's a link down in the description. But either way, remember to keep taking care of your body. Keep taking care of it in all the ways. It's not just about cardio, it's not just about strength, but it is about taking care of it, doing mobility exercises, flexibility, feeding it not only good food, but also good thoughts, which might feel very strange to be like, I'm great, blah, blah, blah. But those self-affirmations, they do wonders. I've been starting out my days with them, and I can tell you that it has been life-changing. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day. Just remember, you are enough right now. And yeah, all right, see you soon.